Okay, I thought maybe some of you would be interested in this. I could cut a piece off of this part with the bandsaw, but instead I'm putting a steady on there, and I'm just going to turn my parts off the end of that. Hopefully it'll work. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just setting the feet down onto the part and locking them in position. Hopefully I'm doing this correct, as I haven't really used the steady much at all. This is kind of like the second time I've ever used this. Diameter so big that I can't really use so I'm just locking the guide screws on it. Hopefully that'll keep it from backing away. We will see. All right. Now. Now, I want to put some oil on that where they're going to run. Okay, hopefully that's enough. And we're not going to run a fast RPM here. We have that tightened up. That should work. We'll see. When I come to parting them off, it might be a treat. I don't know. I might end up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not. We'll find out, I guess. I need a facing tool. Face it off. Chunk of metal swinging around there. Come on now. It's like this turned on me. Looking to see if the part moved anywhere. Doesn't appear. Yeah, it might have. It might have moved out. It may have moved on me. Let's try it again. Well, I see that foot here is away. That's metric too. It's metric darn screws. So loosen this up. There's 2 screws here that I'm locking, 2 set screws. Where are the rest of them? Let's get a piece of paper here. If you're new to this, so am I. That one's down on. How about this back one here? And that one appears to be down on. Let's try this again. Are you in the shot? Yeah, kinda. I'm trying to get you in, kind of into the shot a little more. I'm letting it run to see if that's walking it out or not. Not be so aggressive. I've seen these with rollers on them. These don't have rollers, they just have brass tips that you can replace. And I think that this one here still could use some tightening. Don't want to tighten it up too tight on there either though. That's touching. This is a 3-inch diameter. Trying to get it faced off to where it was before it moved. Pretty close. This should do it. Power feet going in. I can't get a little bit better finish than breaking it. a 500 hole and then face them off. Or attempt to face them off. Or part them off, I should say. Not face them off, part them off. This is actually, it's kind of spooky. Spooky for me, anyway. The big chunk of metal will come out and hit you in the head. So we got it faced off. Nice finish. Now for the turning. The turning is gonna be back. And let's see, I need 6 of them. So about an inch, about 1.5 inches. This 1.5 inches long. I'm going to turn it. We'll come up here and touch, and let's zero out my dial. And I don't know how much to take. I don't know how aggressive I want to get. I'm going to try 30. Be here a long time at 30 each time. Turn my feed rate down a little bit. Sounds like it's taking it all right. We're at 1 inch, 500 thou to go. And I'm going to go to 550. Wow. Spooky. This is, like I say, this is a kind of a new experience for me, because having a big piece like that in the lathe is not something I normally do. I just didn't want to chop off a chunk and then waste, because by the time you have something to turn, you're wasting probably a good inch of material or more, so I didn't want to do that. I'm going to put you on a different tripod, so I'm going to cut away and I'll be back. Okay, so we only took 30 off, and we got to go to 2 inches 600. So, and we are at 2 inches 960. All right. If it varies 10 thou either way, I think the gear will be fine as long as I know that it's oversized ahead of time, or if it's undersized ahead of time, and adjust the tooth depth accordingly. Boy, I'm gonna have to have my hard-out blade really hanging out there. I'm not sure if I'm actually even gonna try that. May just come and make the marks and then go in the saw. And I'll have to figure out a way of cleaning up the faces. Which I can do on that mandrel. Put a small screw that just catches it. Alright, that should be it. That should be the number. $601. $601. I moved it, didn't I? I'm just going to show you. Come on. 601. So, now for the 500 hole. Move this back. Comes out. out of the way. Tailstock in. Center drill. .13 64ths, inch and a half deep. I used to have a little sleeve that I could put on there, and I could put my travel indicator on there. I don't know if that's laying around here anymore, or if I got rid of it. Nope, that ain't it. I was looking on my shelf up here. Thought I had to just throw my stuff, throw it on the shelf, and it just sits there. And I forget about it. Yeah, it was a collar that had a tang that stuck out the side. I wonder if let's pour a little more oil on there. She's squeaking. Chuck key, where'd it go? It's down here somewhere. I might as well take this off. I'm not using it anyway. And reamer. Okay. I think I used this reamer right here. Use the same reamer I used last time, because that gave me a good fit. This isn't cutting oil, it's just regular weight loops, but I'm going to use it anyway. There we go. All packed down at the back. It's all packed in the back. Let's get that out of there so I can get my full depth. Take an Allen wrench here. There we go. Okay. Now, wrapping around my carriage screw there. Wiped it off, or I pulled them off. Now, 3/16 wide. Let's chamfer that. And then I can put a center in there to start anyway. So, we want to countersink. We'll chamfer that, put a live center in that. At least I know that I'll be kind of safe. That way I'll be kind of safe, and I can come in with a part off tool and hopefully cut where they're supposed to be cut. And then maybe bandsaw them off. Because I don't think I want to chance it. Let's see. I think I had to go with... Well, I can go with this one. Now, that's big enough diameter. That's a big enough diameter that it won't matter. I'm going to sharpen my part off blade a little bit. Wait for the grinder to get up to speed. Now this blade is nowhere sticking out far enough to get all the way, so we'll see what happens here. The blade is 93. Up here, touch. Put this in. And zero this out. 93. And then go 187. Right there. That's where it's at. That's as far in as I can go with the blades. Like I would never part off with that. Okay, I'm going in with a part off tool, and I'm only going to a certain depth, so. Not exactly sure how I'm going to get to part them all the way off. Okay, 93. And then 187. Yeah, parting them off the rest of the way. I don't know. Pull that blade out and try one and see how it goes, I guess. I'm going to be one short, I think. 0, 93. 0, 187. Yeah, because I'm not going to get another one. I think that's what I need. I need one more after this one. Not enough coolant in there. Welded up. That's a spooky sound, huh? So now got hot and welded up. I'm going to check my feet here. This one looks like it might be away just a little bit. This one is away. Get them all set on again with that center in there. Set that down on. How about the back one here? Can't see it. I'm going to try. I'm going to make sure it's uptight on there. Ah! I'm going to hit the E-stop too. I'm leaning over that. I don't like that. I've watched too many horror videos that there's one real bad one. I think it was in Russia where the guy got wrapped up on a long shaft that he was polishing, and you could see it coming. He was wearing a sweatshirt like what I'm wearing, and it caught, and boy, it wrapped him up big time. I'm sure he didn't survive. That was a Russian film, I believe. That's like the high school kids that if you've ever watched horror videos like that. There's one on there where the high school kids were messing around, and one of the kids thought that he could hold the lathe. He could hold it back. He says, "I can hold it back. You turn it on. I can hold it back." Well, luckily, he's damn lucky that the kid that turned it on had enough smarts to just turn it on, turn it off real quick. And it wrapped him up and flipped him over the lathe and looked like it busted his ankle. And I'll tell you, apparently the teacher wasn't around. And, on something like that, the power shouldn't be turned on to those machines unless a teacher is there. Yeah. He learned a hard lesson the hard way. The lathe is pretty powerful. It's nothing to mess around with. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can part one off. And I'm going to pull my blade out. Get it back to tail stock out, which is going to make it spookier. And I'm going to turn this in, and then see how far I got to go yet? I'm not even halfway there. Not even halfway. But we're going to try it anyway. Who tightened that up? Who's the knucklehead to tighten that up? I gotta get a... Wow. That was a knucklehead to tighten that up. Out to there. Oh, I want to just barely get... That's a long part off the blade. Wow. I wonder if I should slow the RPM way down or speed it up. Plus we'll have to adjust the height. Sure, we'll have to drop or some. let's just move over to tailstock and we'll just go here and set the height here. Yep. Right there. Oh, a little more. A little more. Uh-oh. Time to take my medicine. Right there. That's pretty close. We're going to try it right there. Alright, here we go. Get in the slot. Gotta stop that. I gotta shut the alarm off. My phone has got an alarm on it that tells me when I'm supposed to take my medicine. We're running at 220. The only lower one that I got is 200, only 20, unless I go to 70, and I don't want to go to 70. So let's go down to the 200. It's only 20 RPM, but let's squirt some oil on these first. It's cutting on the side here. Let's get this right reading here. Zero. 93. And then 187. That should go right straight in now. Nope. We'll be running the saw through those. So I'll have to set the saw up and we'll come down and then I'll have to find a way of facing that off, which I'll probably do like I said, put a bolt that just catches that and then face them off. It is too spooky to me. Well, I'm going to let it sit for now, and it is warm all the way back here. Well, it's not hot, but it's warm. And in order to get to the saw that I want to use, I'll have to wait until I get my pickup out of the way. I got a Craftsman saw back here instead of that. What brand is that? So we got Harbor Freight. That Harbor Freight bandsaw. That's good for a vertical bandsaw for pushing stuff through, but for chop saw, that thing sucks. Doesn't. I mean, it'll start out cutting straight, but sometimes it'll wander off. And I adjusted the blade guides and everything. That's still the Craftsman. That one goes right straight down, and usually cuts pretty good. So, well, I could part these off, and I could make a little fixture. I can make a little fixture to hold these and put a clamp down and then go on. That's what I'll do. We'll be making a fixture. We'll be making a quick little fixture, a quick and dirty, as one of the foremans I had always wanted everything quick and dirty. So that's what we'll do. We'll make a quick and dirty fixture for that. All it'll be is a bore through to where to about there somewhere, when we're just going to clamp on the rim, and then I'll just clamp on the rim and then take an end mill or a cutter, a fly cutter, and blend into the surface and cut it off. That should work. Oh, I could make it clamp on the outside edge like a toe clamp, like a short toe clamp to grip it. Or I could bore this diameter in and bore a bigger hole so it clamps, so it sits on the rim, split it, and put a bolt through, and that's what I'll do. We'll make a quick and dirty fixture that way, and it'll be just for facing these off. And then plus, I'm gonna leave this set up because I do want to get that next. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need 6. So I'm gonna leave this steady set up on here, and come back and turn another ½ inch or so and get another one out of there. So until then, we'll catch you guys later.